Welcome to Money Motivation, your new favorite place where world economics meets Indian style sarcasm, and news gets roasted like a wedding buffet samosa. If you haven't subscribed yet, are you even investing in your happiness? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friend who thinks inflation is a gym workout problem. Because today, in the last 24 hours, the world economy served us a full thali of masala news, and we're here to eat, react, and spice it up. Let's go. So, what happened? Let's begin with the big breaking news. India has overtaken Germany to become the fourth largest economy in the world. Yes, Germany, makers of BMW, Beer, and bureaucracy, have been overtaken by India, makers of Jugaad, Jeera Rice, and jobless engineers. This is not a dream, it's RBI certified reality. But wait, if we're richer than Germany, why is my landlord still increasing rent every month like he's buying shares in Ambani's new project? India's GDP is booming, but my wallet is doing yoga, stretching for survival. Anyway, Germany, don't be sad. We still love your cars. We just can't afford them. Moving on, let's zoom into the US of A, the country where tipping is compulsory, but healthcare is optional. In the last 24 hours, job market data came out, and guess what? It's looking like a bad relationship, complicated. There are jobs, but not enough people want them. Meanwhile, the ones who have jobs are doing the work of 3 people while sipping a $7 Starbucks coffee with tears. Wall Street responded with its favorite hobby, panic. Stocks went up, then down, then sideways like they were dancing Garba. Bitcoin blinked, gold shined, and Nasdaq said, "Bro, I need therapy." Let's fly to Europe, where the mood is, well, French. Moody, stylish, and a little broke. The Bank of England just increased interest rates again. Apparently, it's their version of saying, "I love you," to inflation. But inflation is that X who just won't move on. Meanwhile, French protests are back, because who needs Netflix when the streets have live drama? Retirement age changes have Parisians on the streets again. Because nothing says romance like a revolution. In China, the economy is playing hide and seek. Exports grew slightly, just like my hopes every Monday. Real estate, however, is still falling faster than my GPA during organic chemistry. President Xi says everything's fine. And I believe him, just like I believe the weight on my Aadhaar card. Japan. Oh, Japan is having a party. The Nikkei index is doing backflips. Why? Tech exports are booming. AI chips are flying off the shelves. And honestly, their economy is like sushi, expensive, but always fresh. South Korea joined the party too. Their chip manufacturing is up, and K-pop is still the biggest export. Samsung said, "Annyeong," to profits, while LG smiled politely like a Korean drama character. Now, let's zoom back into our desh, India. Sensex is jumping like it found out its crush likes it back. It touched 75,000 and said, "Kya bolti public?" Nifty said, "Mujhe bhi le chalo," and went close to 23,000. Tata Motors posted record profits, probably because every Indian dad decided to finally buy a car for family purposes. LIC made a comeback too, just when we thought it was lost in WhatsApp forwards. But tomato prices are climbing Mount Everest again. So, while your stocks are growing, your sambar is getting thinner. Economy is up, rasam is down. Rupee is stable around 83 to the dollar. RBI is acting cool, like that one topper who always says, "I didn't study yaar," but gets 99. Forex reserves increased. Gold is shining brighter than Bollywood weddings, at 71,000 rupees per 10 grams. People are now buying gold for heartbreaks, not just marriages. Now let's go into the crypto jungle. Bitcoin did a bhangra between 61k and 62,000 United States dollars. Ethereum hovered like a confused tourist at 3,200. Crypto market is in chill mode. It's like that one guy in class who does nothing but still passes. But beware, the moment Elon Musk tweets a squirrel emoji, everything will explode. Meme coins are tied, like engineering students after fest. But the faithful hodlers still believe Shiba Inu will buy them a Lamborghini. Commodities update, oil is at $83 per barrel. For India, that's like finding petrol at 99 rupees. Happy but suspicious. Gold and silver are still flexing. If you invested last month, you probably feel like you are auditioning to be the next Ratan Tata. And now, emotional twist time. The World Bank said, global economy is slowing down due to rising debt, climate crisis, and endless wars. Developing countries are under more pressure than a pressure cooker on high flame without water. But here's the good news, digital economy is rising like a phoenix. Especially in Bharat. Our UPI did over 12 billion transactions this week. That's more than the total population of Instagram influencers. From chaiwalas to car showrooms, everyone's gone digital. Our pawn shop uncle now accepts UPI and sends motivational quotes on the receipt. And finally, the best meme-worthy news of the day. An Indian startup pitched to investors using ChatGPT and got 2 crore funding. Not for the idea, but for the PowerPoint presentation. Investors said, "Yeh to ChatGPT ka magic hai." Recap time, because some of you scrolled till now like it's an Instagram reel. 1. India overtook Germany, but your rent is still painful. 2. US is confused, jobs exist, motivation doesn't. 3. Europe is protesting again. 4. China is smiling through an economic heartbreak. 5. Japan and Korea are flexing tech like college toppers. 6. Crypto is sleepy, Elon is the alarm clock. 7. UPI is the real superhero. So what's next? Will Sensex touch 80,000? Will tomatoes get their own IPO? Will Bitcoin finally take a bath? Subscribe to Money Motivation to find out. Because here, we don't just report the economy, we roast it, toast it, and serve it with extra chutney. This was your last 24 hours in the world economy, full of facts, fun, and fried sarcasm. Tomorrow we'll be back with more madness. Till then, stay wise, stay weird, and for God's sake, stay subscribed. Like the video if you smiled. Share it with your office group where people pretend to know economics. And subscribe, because we're just getting started. Money Motivation, signing off with a mic drop and a credit card bill.